Sorry. I'll be right back. Sorry, guys. My phone, once again, did not charge right. In fact, it still thinks it's charging. Hey, Carol. Obviously, things did not go exactly as planned. But that's okay, you know? Things are meant to sometimes go a little bit cray-cray. Well, it's like this. If you want to pay for a new phone, that would be amazing. Otherwise, I need to wait till I can afford one. Because right now, I can't afford a new phone. Maybe someday, but that day has not come. At least, not right now. No, you don't. But that's the, oh gosh, darn it. Okay, y'all. It's about as good as it's gonna get. Okay, so animals in my collection that are from South America. And there is not a lot of them. Most of my collection is either Asian, African, ocean, and not a lot of European. Well, there's fewer European animals than any other. But, oh, wait. I forgot one. Okay, let's get into the animals, because that's why we're here, right? So, I try not to have more than one of every single animal. Obviously that did not work exactly. The first animal that I pulled out of the box is this lovely figure from Safari Ltd. This is the melanistic jaguar. And look, you can even see his rosettes pretty clearly in that picture, or in that image. That's his face. Next up, we have the normal looking jaguar. Nothing too fancy. He's got his rosettes. He has a little bit of striping on the tail. He has that little bit of skin that hangs down. Really beautiful, beautiful animal. I believe he's Safari Ltd. And then I have this guy who looks like he is absolutely mad at the world. And this is also a jaguar. Notice he's got the stripes on his tail. Not too crazy about the rosettes. Those rosettes should have spots in them. Now you can see a few there up by the head that have spots. But yeah. Next up, we have the itty bitty little jaguar compared with the smaller, nicer looking one. Quite a big size difference. This is from the endangered animal pack or tube from Safari Ltd. So next up, I have an animal. These guys can be found in South America. They don't necessarily look like this snake, but he's representing. So this is a coral snake. This one is from North America, but they do and can be found in South America. They just look really different. So if you're in South America and you see something that looks like this, probably don't pick it up. And they may not be, also they may not be these colors. Also something really, really important, because you don't want to get bit. Now, just because you are in South America doesn't mean you can get away from the crocodiles. There are crocodiles in South America. I believe there are both the Orinoco crocodile and even the American crocodile. Of course, if you go to South America, you might run into one of these guys, depending upon the country that you visit. This is the giant anteater. These guys go around eating termites and ants. Oh my goodness. And they're very, very cool, I think. Yeah, my other jaguar is not in the best of shape, though he's been sitting up in front of the TV for most of the time that I've had him. This is my red-eyed tree frog. Look at those eyes. Look at those eyes. They are so red. Yeah. I don't know what to say about them. Look at that underside, though. He looks like he has yellow chicken pox. And I don't know what this terraced backside is about. He looks like he has... You can't see that. He has like a rice patty on his back. I love it. And those stripes. And yes, the feet. I don't know. Of course, there are tarantulas in the rainforest. So that's representing the rainforest. And they have some big ones in South America. People think the ones we have in North America are big. Not really. Not compared with this. This is the only... No, I guess that's not true. I'm going to say this is the only monkey I have in my collection, but that is no longer true. This is a black spider monkey. No. They're named after a spider. I don't know why. Wait. Did I just mess up a name? I feel like I just messed up a name. No. I did not. Woohoo! Oh. So no, they get the name Spider Monkey because they have a really long tail and really long limbs. And when they had their tail wrapped around a tree and their limbs out holding onto a tree, they look like a spider upside down. There are also dart frogs in the rainforest. And dart frogs have many different colors. This one looks a little bit like a yellow eyeball or a mouth. I don't know. I used to have more than this, but this is the only one I can find. His name is Fred. Yes. I have lots of things named Fred and George and yeah. Caimans live in South America. In fact, that's the only place they're found. There aren't any alligators that live in South America unless they're in zoos. These guys can be as big as an alligator or smaller than an alligator. They do have teeth. They do bite. Yes, it is. And yes, like the alligator, they were once or are being hunted for their skins. This is the Indian condor, not to be confused with the Actually, I think it's just condor. Man, does he need a bath. This is the condor. I don't know. I think it's an Andean condor. That's where he lives anyway. He lives with the other South American animals on the shelf. Hello, second person that I have no idea who you are. These guys are hunters. Not really hunters. They don't really hunt. They are scavengers. They live sort of up in the Andes where they hunt for dead animals. Next up, we have my... Oh, I appreciate that, Michael. This is the harpy eagle. Not one of my most favorites. Well, it is my most favorite of my birds that I have. Nah, actually, that's not true. That's not even true. But this is one of my favorite birds. I don't know if I like this figure or not. For an animal that has claws the size of a grizzly bear, or talons the size of a grizzly bear claws, he is not very impressive. Just not. I'm not feeling the harpy eagle in him. I'm not feeling his inner self. Now this animal looks impressive as all get out. Look at that. Look at that. Look at the color. Look at the wingspan. Like, that's an impressive figure. This is the king vulture, by the way. Believe he is from Safari Ltd. Yes. He might be them. That could be a threat display. Just saying, it could be. These guys are actually really colorful. And next to the Andean condor, they are the second largest vulture in South America. Now, I do have to say that just because he's a vulture, they are not related to the vultures in Africa and Asia. They're not. They're just not. And sadly, I have one more animal from South America, and it is this guy. No, they are not either. Now, they may be related to the vultures that are in North and South America, but they are not related in any shape or form to what's in Asia or Africa. So this is the maned wolf, and believe it or not, he's the last of the animals that I have that are South American. To me, these guys look like foxes on stilts. Their tail is more white. That's what he looks like. Yeah. Oh, I did forget an animal. There are actually puma or mountain lions in South America. And they actually extend from like Alaska, Canada, all the way down to the tip of South America. So they have an incredible range. um, in that on that continent. Now we do this just about. He does have sort of a foxy face. Now I do this every single time that I do a video. Just about every single time. And today's not going to be any different. Let's do some shopping. First, we will start with the old reliable Safari Limited. And see what type of animals they have from South America that this guy might want to buy. If I had the money to buy them, which I'm working on even as we speak, sort of. So first off, they do have, well, I don't know if they still have it, but they used to have a South American collection. I'm not going to really look at Galapagos. So they have a rainforest collection. And that it sells for $14.50, so it's pricey, but it comes with a macaw. Not sure what the other monkey is. You know, maybe I do have. Now that I think about it, I do have some other South American beauties. This might be an emerald tree boa. They live in South America. Not sure where he came from, to be perfectly honest. And I do have another iguana, but this is my iguana. Green iguanas can be found in the United States now, thanks to careless pet owners. But they are originally from South America. Maybe a little bit of North America getting into Mexico, but so that kit also comes with a red-eyed tree frog, poison arrow dart frog, a caiman, emerald tree boa, toko toucan, which I don't have, an anteater, a spider monkey that is not black, a tapir, and a jaguar. Now, the tapir is not from South America. It's actually a Malayan tapir, but you know it's all good. Carol hates when I do this, I think, maybe. It's hard to do this when the animals that you're looking at are not available elsewhere. So then they also have a primate toy tube. Yeah, looking for figures. I only say that because I really should not be. So the animals that this tube contains is the Indri, the Japanese macaque, howler monkey, which is from South America, common marmoset, which is from South America, a red-handed tamarin, which is from South America, the emperor tamarin, which is from South America, a proboscis monkey, a bonobo, which is the also called a pygmy chimp, and a gibbon or two gibbons. So that are some of the animals. It doesn't make me sad or mad. It just gives me encouragement to, oh, let's do this. So the big guy that's closest to the tube is the howler monkey. You can see the proboscis monkey there. Right above the proboscis monkey is the marmoset. And then down below you have on the right. I'm going to try doing this with one hand. I can't do it. So that is the... Wait, no. That's the red-handed tamarin. That's the marmoset. And that is the emperor tamarin. Down here is the howler monkey. But if I'm going to spend $14.50, I actually want something that looks, I don't want to say decent, because they look good for their size. They really do. Don't get the impression that I don't like them, because I really do. No, did I, hold on. I don't know if I said... I don't think they have golden lion tamarin. No, they don't have a golden lion tamarin. Yeah. That is one thing about these tubes. No, that was a gibbon. Now, they do have a South American tube. And it has... We're going to do this a little bit differently. So starting from the top and working our way down, we had the harpy eagle. And you guys can't see it very well, but that harpy eagle looks much better than the one that I have. Then to the right or the left of the harpy eagle is the capybara. He's right above that pink river dolphin. There's a sloth. And I don't know if that's a caiman. It's a three-toed sloth. a black caiman. So that alligator looking thing is a black caiman. An arapaima, which is the world's largest freshwater fish, or one of the largest. And then there's a jaguar and another anteater. So I don't have a sloth, so that would be really cool to have. I don't have a black caiman, and I definitely don't have an arapaima. So that would be reason for me to get it. Now they also have a monkey and ape tube. Okay. And these are different. This has a baboon. It has a orangutan, squirrel monkey, golden lion tamarin, a lemur, a spider monkey, gorilla, woolly monkey, which is from South America, mandrill, Capuchin, a chimpanzee, and a red-tailed monkey. I am not sure where the red-tailed monkey is from. So we're going to try and do this as best we can. Going from the top left and working our way across. So there is a golden lion tamarin right there. See if I can get the pointer on him. Golden lion tamarin, squirrel monkey, gosh darn it. Anyway, so yeah, they sort of look okay, sort of not okay. I don't know. But yeah. And we haven't even got to the end yet. There is a penguin's tube. I don't know what's included in that. Okay. They do have they have some other packs that are really cool. That someday I might want to get, but for now, I was looking at the ones that had South American animals in them. Is what I was trying to do. In the figurines, oh, this has everything in it. I didn't know it did that. But I don't want to do that. I want to look at Incredible Creatures. So they have the Amazon tree boa, and I actually have that. I just don't have it right next to me. Armadillos can be found in South America. The boa constrictor toy is from South America. Emerald tree boa. Of course, the anaconda. I don't know if I showed off the anaconda last time or not. But that's what it looks like. They sell for $14.99, so it's pricey. It is 6 inches wide and 5 inches from front to back. Let's see, what else? The iguana I have, he's just not where I can find him. Of course, they also have, the sea turtles. They have a squirrel monkey. He's $10.50. And that is it for that section. I still really like the as much as I like some of these guys, I also really like some of the others. And by some of the others, I mean some of the other, some of the other companies. Just because sometimes you find different stuff. I'm sort of weird like that. They don't really have, like, they have the Cayman and some others, but they don't have a lot of. Oh, they do have a black howler monkey. He's $6.50. I probably should not be dropping prices. The maned wolf again. I think the moon bear is from Asia. They do have a spider monkey toy. $4.50. And a sloth for $7.50. So that could be a thing if I can find them on Amazon. Next up, we're going to do Slack. I know there are better, like, other companies that sell. But, yeah. We're going to click on wildlife because nobody else really matters, right? For our purposes. They have a 3-piece or 5-piece wild animal set. It has a sloth, a poison arrow frog, maybe a Galapagos tortoise, and a flamingo. I don't know what type of flamingo, but flamingos can be found in South America. So there is that. As far as South America goes, I have not seen anything yet. I'm sure they have them. I just haven't found them yet. They have a crocodile. That is definitely South American. They have an iguana. And it looks like it might be it's orange, which is fine because there are orange iguanas. I'm just not a fan of it. I really like their arrow poison dart frog. He really stands it. He really stands out. Look at that blue. That's almost electric blue. So when I do these in my collection videos, guys and ladies, if you're watching this at a later date, please come in because I'm gonna start doing these too, like we do the others, because I feel like I don't get enough views on this channel, definitely. And I'm not too worried about this channel, as much as I am the other one. They have a hyacinth macaw for $5.99. Very pretty. The tarantula, which is actually, looking at it, is probably from North America, because I think it's Mexican. They have an armadillo, and armadillos can be found in South America, but I don't know what species it is, to be honest. They have a toucan, and toucans are definitely from South America. Anteater, which I have. And they also have I don't know how many of you guys know that there's an Amazonian manatee. And they do have that. But that is the extent of Select. Now we'll jump to Papow. Oops. And we're going to tell it Wild Animal Kingdom. So far, Africa. That's all I'm seeing. I think after this, I need to get online. They do have a jaguar. But again, most of their animals are African, Asian. A sloth, so that's South American. I don't know if it's just because South America doesn't have the variety, or most people aren't aware. Why? I'm not done yet. No, these are No, I am on the I'm on Papau. I don't care. Blue parrot from Brazil. The macaw. They have an alpaca, piranha. So they do have a few that we haven't seen before. I'm not going to be on a guinea pig, which technically is from South America. The condor, which I think looks way better than the one I have. The iguana looks really good. They have a capuchin, a caiman, a marmoset, scarlet ibis, which I think is South American. Anyway, guys, that's the end. Please, guys, start coming in. I think I'm going to start doing lives in here and see what happens. I don't know why we don't get people coming in. Anyway, guys, have a great evening. I have work to do. You have work to do. So I will see you in the next one. Remember to never give up on yourselves and always keep learning. And I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.